Hello, dear Taurus. I will tell you today's horoscope for August 17th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Taurus. I'll tell you today's horoscope. It's time to consider making strong investments in your home. If you're trying to sell a property, make sure it's in top condition. If this means you have to invest in it, do it, and you'll be able to recover what you spent. Don't spend money thoughtlessly. Remember that you're at the end of the month. If you have a Cancer coworker at work, you can do very well in business now. You've put in a lot of effort and, although it took a while, the results are yet to come. You'll want to test your relationship, but don't overdo it. You know what you're supposed to do in love. You should be understanding with your partner, who is having a hard time and needs you to be by their side. Those around you know that they can trust you and that you won't let them down. You'll be in better spirits than in the past few days, and you'll notice the changes little by little. As for health, you're fine physically, but don't overdo it. It always takes its toll. Take care of your throat. Sudden changes in temperature from air conditioning to heat can cause you problems. On the sentimental level, you are in a fiery, ardent, and inspiring tone, given the effluvium of the moon in transit from the fire element to earth, which is yours. Apply your intelligence and experience so that you do not feel overwhelmed with so many changes and modifications. The possibilities of starting a new job increase, even if you are currently working. Do not put aside any offer because this way you will be able to make better decisions. There are changes in your work environment that will be beneficial for you at this current stage. In love, your charms are now in good shape, and you discover that you have a lot in common with a person who stimulates you both physically and intellectually. The positive effluvium of the moon envelopes you and accentuates your natural charisma. In health, the day will present you with multiple opportunities to put your health plans into action. The results of the scale will stimulate you and serve as motivation to continue forward. It's difficult, but you must try, and that way you will keep your goals. At work, don't be impatient if you haven't found the job you're looking for yet, because it's closer than you imagine. If you wait a little, golden opportunities will present themselves and you'll be back in control of your work life. Money and fortune. You may find yourself involved in unexpected expenses and have to go to third parties to request a personal loan. Invest appropriately in the best financial style. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level, moderate. Cosmic dynamics, your sensual personality that, with your mere presence, will smooth out rough edges. Dangerous tendency, ignoring a warning from your inner self in the form of intuition or a premonition. What you should avoid, repeating the same mistake that caused you grief in the past. Phrase of the day. Don't open your mouth if what you're going to say is not more beautiful than silence. Relationship prediction. Things will go very well today if your partner is an earth sign, especially Taurus and Virgo, as well as Cancer and Scorpio. The most tense relationship could occur with Aries or Sagittarius. Lucky numbers and colors. Special lucky number 85. Your lucky color, coral. Try to wear it with an accessory, even if it's small, because it can bring good vibes to your day. Universal number 4. In numerology, numbers are reduced to single digits. Favorable hours for love, money, and business. These hours are given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you should adapt them to your local time. 8:15 a.m. 10:30 a.m. 12:25 p.m. 12:40 p.m. Lucky numbers in chance. 17, 20, 37, and 51. Characteristics of the Taurus sign. In an unusual environment, the person of the Taurus sign feels such a strong discomfort that they can even get sick. By nature, they have empathy and a strong sense of nature. They learn to love people and appreciate their feelings. They can become excellent healers and psychoanalysts. Any Taurus needs sex that is good and emotionally satisfying. This requires a sensitive and understanding partner. Their weak points are stubbornness and giving too much importance to personal comfort. In bad company or after a bad day, they will feel terrible and will be extremely reluctant to do work they don't like. Even if Taurus seems calm and peaceful on the outside, negative emotions can infuriate him inside. If circumstances remain unfavorable for a long time, he will not change anything. He will complain to all his friends and relatives 100 times, but will not do anything. If he is hurt, he will hide his feelings until the last, analyzing whether norms of decency were violated. Taurus peculiarities. Taurus saves money even when they don't need it. As a result, they can become a greedy person. However, there is also another path of development. With a psychological bent, you will be able to perfectly understand people, interact with them, and show the ability to predict the future, both with the help of logic and through strong intuition. Don't delay any longer in supervising some aspects of your work, making sure that the person in charge carries them out properly. Your charisma will attract the goodwill of others today, allowing you to enjoy your friends and experience the affection they profess for you. Friends may be feeling that they are being left out, as may your partner or person of interest. A person you see very little will approach you for advice related to your work. Take their request for help in the best possible way, but don't feel pressured if you have to start speeding up your pace a little. It is normal for this to happen on our path. Life will come quickly and the opportunities you need to take are passing you by due to the delay in taking them. You may have to accommodate a relative or friend in your home today due to an unexpected situation, such as a trip to your place of residence. If you have siblings, there is a chance of receiving very important news from them, which will make you very happy and give you the option of getting much closer to them. If you like our predictions, help us to be even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. Just click on the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. Reproaches will occur permanently, but the balance between all your responsibilities is the key to a solution. Do not spare efforts to regain the trust of your loved ones. Recover, through an artistic activity, the fine-tuning of your personality, the desire for beauty, and the time that each day deserves to offer you. Look carefully around you. Today is a day to fully connect with your reality and know how to take necessary and long-postponed actions. Your inspiration will not be lacking if you decide to do some artistic work. As for studying, today is not a day to get lost in history or literature. Instead, it is very favorable for mathematics, logic, and research. When we look at the stars and look for the beautiful and brilliant planet Venus, your ruler, among them, we find it in opposition to the moon today. This aspect tends to make you very sensitive, with a romantic tone that inspires you and inspires others. However, you should be aware that it also tends to impress you a lot if you hear something you don't like. In that case, your reactions may cause you a certain tone of sadness and restlessness. On the other hand, due to an aspect between your ruler Venus and Chiron, the circumstances around you begin to change, and it is necessary for you to change with them. It is precisely these emotions that will guide you in a new sentimental direction. The circumstances that happen around you may make you think that life is putting you to the test. Don't let optimism abandon you and do things calmly, step by step. You need to go out and distract yourself. In love, with the movement of the moon and the fire element, your inner life is enriched and certain concerns take a back seat. It's time to concentrate more on your heart's affairs and not let material worries prevent you from enjoying the happiness that is now knocking at your door. The throat and neck are the weak points of your sign. Take good care of your vocal cords. Don't force them by raising your voice or shouting, because your pharynx is very delicate now. At the same time, protect yourself from the effects of the weather and don't go out uncovered. You will feel inspired to do something new in your work life. If you are one of the unemployed Taurus, the news you are receiving is more than encouraging. It's your time to send job applications, conduct interviews, and do everything related to your work activity. There is very good news for you, as you will receive some money in arrears and a business will be back on track. You will feel in control of your financial life again, without anything or anyone interfering in it. Today you will have an excellent opportunity to make yourself visible in your work. Instead of thinking daily about how much you achieved in the past, focus more on the present. You are in a different moment in your life and many positive things are coming, very, very positive. Visualize a successful future for yourself and remove this tendency to think about the past. During the day, you may also come across someone you had not paid much attention to and had not seen in a long time, from whom you distanced yourself not exactly in a friendly way. Although this person seems to have forgotten, you are not obliged to resume a friendship or a business relationship if you do not feel ready for it. Remind yourself of this every day. If you are just starting a relationship, forget about your past relationships, because this can only harm you. The compatibility of signs in love, friendship, and work between Taurus and Taurus is very high. Both belong to the earth element, they vibrate in a similar way, and this facilitates their relationships in all areas. They understand each other well and are compatible, except for some aspects that should be smoothed out so that everything flows as it should. These fluid relationships in astrology are called trines. Taurus natives work together in a complementary way, enriching each other. In the trine lies the harmony that presides over the relationships of Taurus with people of the same sign. They will understand each other in all areas, and any differences between them can be overcome. Taurus and Taurus couples feel comfortable together naturally and have the necessary time and affinities that almost always make them inseparable. The desire for stability and commitment of Taurus natives will not find any opposition in these couples, quite the opposite. Taurus likes to have and maintain, which is the basis for Taurus and Taurus couples to always become consolidated and last over time. Taurus is very loyal, although also quite possessive. This is where the greatest differences between the two can arise, but as both value stability greatly, they will try to redirect the discrepancy so that it disappears as soon as possible. Another dark point to keep in mind is that Taurus is essentially very stubborn, and if a fight were to hurt him, he is capable of holding a grudge for a long time. In any case, between Taurus and Taurus, love usually triumphs. Their desire to love each other for a long time and form a happy family is usually fulfilled, especially if they feel comfortable and safe at home, something that both will try with all their might. Their best moments are those they enjoy with their loved ones in the privacy of their home. Taurus and Taurus in love, the fluidity of these loves and the mutual understanding that arises between them leads them to lasting happiness. They also coincide. The first impression is already pleasant and both feel a natural attraction towards the other native of their same sign, sensing that it is as if they were seeing themselves in a mirror. Their tastes are similar, and so is their character. You can't ask for more. However, they must fight against Taurus' tendency to want to control or impose their will on the other. Their loyalty will make things easier in the friendship between Taurus and Taurus, but it will not be free of some quarrels when one wants their will done at all costs. Both of them must do their part to prevent this from happening, as their natural stubbornness is dangerous in this case. Neither of them will want to give in, which could cause a temporary distancing or even a definitive breakup. However, Taurus and Taurus are aware of the value of a friendship like theirs and, on almost all occasions, they will manage to keep the blood from reaching the river. Even if it costs them a lot, Taurus will end up giving in so that the waters return to their course. Having an unconditional friend is something very valuable, and Taurus appreciates this very much. Taurus, the universe warns you about certain obstacles that could arise in your professional path. Today more than ever, it is essential that you pay attention to the details in your work. Do not be overconfident or overlook any task, no matter how small it may seem, as your diligence will be key to avoiding bigger problems in the future. If you have in mind the possibility of a promotion or a change of position, this is the ideal time to demonstrate your ability and dedication. You know you have the strength and determination to go far, and now is the time to use those qualities to their fullest. Reflect on the decisions you have made so far, for they have brought you to the right place at the right time. These decisions have not only allowed you to move forward, but they have also prepared you to make stronger, more meaningful decisions that will help you improve every aspect of your current life. It is essential that you recognize and value the good you have done so far. It is easy to overlook our achievements when we are constantly focused on the next goal, but today take a moment to appreciate your effort and dedication. Don't let opportunities slip away, especially those related to love and personal relationships. If someone you are getting to know has made a mistake, don't be too harsh. Instead of cutting off the relationship immediately, consider making them see their mistake, but without cutting them out of your life so quickly. Sometimes forgiveness and understanding can strengthen a relationship beyond what you imagined. Today, the universe invites you to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city and reconnect with nature. It's an excellent time to take a trip to the countryside, the mountains, or the forest, where you can enjoy the tranquility and simplicity of outdoor life. Nature has a unique way of renewing our energies and offering us a clearer perspective on life. It's not always healthy to be surrounded by concrete and technology. Sometimes, we need to get back to the basics and remind ourselves of where we come from. This contact with nature will allow you to recharge your batteries and find a balance that you may have been losing amidst the daily hustle and bustle. You're at a crucial point in your personal life, Taurus. You've reached a crossroads where maturity and the ability to make important decisions will be essential. You're probably passing up the opportunity to build a life with someone special, simply because you're unsure or because you're afraid of commitment. Don't let this person walk away just because you're not ready to take the next step. Sometimes, all you need is a little courage to take on new responsibilities and leave immature attitudes behind. Remember, not all important decisions are easy, but they are necessary to grow and move forward. In love, if you're single, today is a good day to recognize that you need someone who not only attracts you physically, but who can also be your guide, someone you can look up to and who inspires you to grow. Get out of your comfort zone and look for a partner who challenges you intellectually and pushes you to be the best version of yourself. If someone from the past comes back into your life asking for another chance, but you've already tried to reconcile on several occasions without success, it's a sign that perhaps it's not the right time to be together. Consider waiting for a new person to enter your life, someone with whom you can build something fresh and positive. If you already have a partner, it's important that you support their personal and professional growth, just as they have done with you. Today could be a good day to talk about how you can help both of you grow together. If one of you evolves, inevitably, the relationship will too. Take this opportunity to strengthen the bond between you both and to show that you are committed to your partner's well-being and success as much as your own. For those Taurus who are in a solid relationship, today can mark a turning point in how you perceive your commitment. What may have once been a relaxed, no-holds-barred bond can now transform into something more serious and stable. This is a time to evaluate what you really want from your relationship and not let small distractions distract you from your goal. Stability is one of your greatest strengths, and now is the time to use it to build something lasting and meaningful. In the workplace, Taurus, you know you have the strength and ambition to achieve great things. Today is a day to make the most of those qualities. Start your day with determination, laying out a clear plan to make your dreams come true. Don't let small setbacks derail you from your path. Remember that life is full of ups and downs, and even though you may face an obstacle today, rest assured that you will overcome it in time. Keep your eyes on the horizon and trust that what awaits you later will be much better. As for your well-being, today is a good day to take the initiative in taking care of your health. They say that whoever strikes first, strikes hardest, and this is the approach you should take to the diseases you are prone to, especially those related to your skeleton. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.